Do you really want to know why nurses are quitting the bedside? Well, in this video, I'm going to be telling you exactly why. Nurses are burned out, you guys. They're overworked, understaffed. You know, sometimes there's like physical injuries that happen on the job and they just feel unappreciated. And unfortunately, that is why a lot of nurses are leaving the bedside. And not only the bedside, but the profession completely, which is honestly like so crazy to even think about, because that means it's like so bad. And I think that if you're not a nurse, you probably wouldn't understand, because like if you've worked the bedside, and I can only imagine, like I was not working the bedside during the pandemic, but I can only imagine. It was crazy before, and I could already imagine how much more chaotic it was, or it is still during these times. So it's crazy. Like there's so many nurses that are leaving. Now, reason number 2 is a lack of support from the management, from coworkers, from like the whole department. Like if there is no support, you just feel alone, and everything just kind of goes downhill, because that means, you know, that eventually leads to burnout. If you have no support system at work, like that really sucks. And reason number 3, which all these reasons are in no particular order, but reason number 3 is because you're sacrificing time with your family. You feel like you rarely see them, and you want to be able to have that opportunity to see them. When you're working at the bedside, you're usually working 12-hour shifts, either like 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. or 7 p.m. to 7 a.m. and you're tired. Like either you're seeing your kids or you're not seeing them, because you're working long hours. So that's another reason why nurses are leaving the bedside, because they want more of a work-life balance, and that's something that is not always achievable for everybody at the bedside. So I know there's like a lot of like nursing couples who one will work like day shift and the other one will work night shift, or they'll work like opposite days but like the same shift. That way they can still attend like to their families. But even that must be really hard for that couple, because they're still not really seeing each other as much, because you're both working like opposite schedules. So that really sucks, because you're pretty much sacrificing time with your family, which is definitely another reason why a lot of nurses are leaving the bedside. Plus, nurses are tired of working like these long hours, weekends, holidays. Like there's some departments that want you to work every other weekend, or you know, want you to work like every freaking holiday. Oh my gosh. And I definitely do not miss that at all, like working holidays and all that. And that's exactly why I love outpatient nursing. I feel like in outpatient nursing, you have such like better work-life balance, even though you're working Monday through Friday, 8-hour shifts. And reason number 4 is because the pay just sucks. The pay is low, and especially now the responsibility is a lot higher with these very sick patients. Plus, if you're like getting floated from one department to another because of nursing shortage, it's not like you're getting extra compensation for floating to these other departments, and you're probably not even getting the appropriate like education that you should, or like training that you should get in those departments that you're being floated to. So that's definitely another reason why. That is why people are leaving the bedside. They're leaving their staff jobs to become travel nurses. It's like, why make such little pay doing the same job when you can become a travel nurse, do the same job for a lot more money? You know, like it makes sense to me. Like if I was in that situation where I needed extra money or whatever and I wanted to travel, then yeah, absolutely, I'd totally leave my bedside job to go do travel nursing instead for more money. But anyways, reason number 5 is that the job satisfaction is just low. The job satisfaction in bedside nursing, because of all these different factors that I've already talked about, the burnout, the feeling unappreciated, the overstaffed and all that, it's like there's no meaning to work anymore. The satisfaction just is not there anymore. And that's another reason. And I would say that these 5 reasons are the top reasons as to why nurses are leaving the bedside. And sadly, not only are they leaving the bedside, but they're also leaving nursing completely. It's a hard time to be a nurse right now, especially if you're working at the bedside. And I honestly really feel bad for like new grad nurses, especially the nurses that started back in 2020. I feel like they were probably just pushed in there because they were so short. But anyways, if there are any other reasons as to why it is that you left the bedside, comment down below and let us know. Share with us your story. And I will see you guys in another video. Make sure to like, subscribe, ring the bell for notifications, and I'll see you on my next one.